Hey, this is Skinny Dinner, but you can call me Spencer. So I've still been working on this French warfare game. You can watch my last video about it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Since last video, I've actually completely reworked the trench mesh. So instead of using Unity's line renderer, I actually generate a mesh just based on all the points in the line. And this is my first time ever using mesh generation in Unity, so that was a bit of a learning curve. I've also added bullets and then the ability for bullets to hit the side of the trench and then not be able to hit objects once they're outside the trench. With this object, there's actually a bunch of them right here, but you can only see one. When I'm outside the trench, I can't shoot it. When I'm in this trench, a separate trench, I still can't shoot it. But then once I'm in the same trench, I can shoot it. You can see all of these calculations just going on for every single point that the bullet comes close to, because it has to figure out all of these little distances here and figure out if the bullet crosses any area that isn't within a trench. If I go outside of a trench, it doesn't have to do any of this processing. Once I go in it, it draws this whole line all the way to this X, tests all these points. And because of how complicated this is, I've actually decided to try a different method of digging trenches, which is going to be a more traditional digital drawing. So instead of making a mesh, it's just going to color in a bunch of pixels. The image will be big enough that it'll look the same, but players won't be able to just create a whole bunch of empty objects, especially when there already is a trench there, so they won't be able to waste a bunch of memory, and the trench detection for the bullets will also be a lot simpler. So I haven't gotten the trench texture method to work yet, but in the meantime, and just to get the game going a bit more, I designed the weapon system. So these little boxes here are ammo. When I touch it, it adds to my ammo reserve, and then once the gun runs out of ammo, it reloads. Without getting too close, I can right click to collect some of the ammo, and now if I click it again, it'll click the whole thing. So I can change a bunch of different variables about the gun, like the fire rate and distance. So yeah, I'm excited to get this game working. The first online version will probably look a lot like this. Might look like this for a while. It might not even have trenches either. It might just have this basic weapon system, but also with multiplayer, obviously, and random item spawns. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you guys in the next devlog.